Hmm? G'day folks, it's your boy Scerttle, and I mean, yeah, you know what's happening today. You can see it. You can see it over there. Well, okay, if you don't know, I'm going to be playing more Muse Dash by Para Games. And hello everyone who is here already, and yeah, sorry for that slight delay. I sat down and was getting ready to go, and then my face wasn't working, and then I was like, oh no, it's because my face hair. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, so how you going anyway? Yeah, Muse Dash, baby. Yeah, how you going, Genta? And how you going, Pokinoid? And welcome, Jeremy. How are you going? Yeah, so I've been playing a bunch of this still because I can't stop playing it. I'm incapable of stopping myself from playing it. So I think I'm getting pretty decent. I think I'm getting pretty okay. So yeah, how about instead of talking about it, I just show you, hey, that sounds like a plan. That might be an idea. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, okay, so I'm still using the keyboard because everyone convinced me that was a good idea, and I continue to believe it is a good idea. And I'm back on my bullcrap, and I'm using Maria exclusively again. Okay, so warm-up song, warm-up song, warm-up song. Let's see. If you got any requests, throw them at me. Let's see. Let's do this. So yeah, how you all going anyway? Hope you're having a fine... Oh, you can't... Well, okay. What's going on here? Oh, I know what's going on here. Changed headphones. Whoops. There we go. How about now? Okay, there we go. Thanks, Genta. Jeepers, that would have been a nightmare. So how are you going? How are you all going? There we go. I can use words. Good mod cat? It's very, very, very true. No, you're just a very good cat in general, so I mean, I don't think you need any other descriptors, just good. A little bit of mashing there, but it's all good. Me, it is 10 past 11 today, so 10 past 11 a.m. I should say. So the day is still semi-young for me. But mostly, it got to around my bedtime last night, well, my aimed bedtime, and I was like, oh, whoops, I'm streaming tomorrow and I haven't prepared for it all. And then I did some stuff related to that and ended up going to bed a lot later than I wanted to. So I kind of slept in a little bit until basically not quite the last moment before I had to get up to stream, but you know, enough that I just barely had time to do my morning routine basically before speaking to you now. Hey, Blank 5, how you going? How you doing this fine day or evening, depending on what time it is you're watching? God, remember when I opened up all my videos with that line? Oh man. I was, because I'm going to be delisting a bunch of videos, I was actually watching some old ones and I'm kind of like, the cringe is real. The cringe is real. I mean, it's not as bad as my old streams from way back that don't even exist on YouTube or anything anymore. It's still pretty bad. Okay, what are we going to play now? Let's do this because it's pretty bonkers. Oh wait, oh no, I haven't done this on 9-star, whoops. Hopefully I can get through it. That's very true, Maple Mario. Also, hey, how's it going? It's been a little while since I've seen you last. Well, yeah, that's why they're not being deleted. That's why I'm delisting them and not deleting them. Wow, this... Okay, you know what? I never noticed this song actually had, Have I played... Oh, you know what? I just realized I only just unlocked this on Master. That's why I'm blowing at it, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Yeah. Look, yeah, that's why I'm not removing them. Oh, you struggle? Oh, you know what? Having a good break from the internet can do you a world of wonder. I hope you're feeling better now anyway, Maple Mario, because, yeah. I actually was having a conversation with a mate pretty recently about how especially social media can really take a toll on your mental well-being. I mean, it's kind of designed to make you feel bad about your own life. Maybe not intentionally, but that's kind of how it ends up going, you know? So I hope you had a good... I would say you had an internet detox, so I hope the detox did you a world of good. Yeah, like I said, Genta, I haven't stopped playing the game. I can't stop myself. It's basically a daily thing. Like, if I'm just kind of, like, in between doing things, like, I have about half an hour before I got to do this thing, I'll be like, you know what? That's like, you know, 5 Muse Dash songs. Let's go to it. And so I'll end up playing a bunch of Muse Dash instead of, you know, properly preparing to do the thing that I'm going to be doing. Oh, nice, Maple Mario. Did you end up buying this on PC? I can't remember. Yeah, look, there was a little while there where I was considering, like, basically streaming Muse Dash daily to Facebook, just so then, like, I'd be streaming something to Facebook, because I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket kind of thing. And then I kind of, like, got a little bit burnt out, like, doing that literally every day, because, like, just booting up a game is pretty different from booting up and streaming a game, if you know what I mean. And also, I don't want people to get sick of seeing my Muse Dash streams as well, so I kind of just thought, no, I should probably stop. Oh, wow, mechanical keyboard, that'd be amazing, because, yeah, I've noticed, actually, my keyboard, which, okay, I'm going to be honest, it's a Microsoft Natural keyboard, but it's, like, back before they rebranded them, so it's, like, a pretty old one from, let me think. I don't know, I've had it for a long time anyway, and it's, playing Muse Dash has actually made it start kind of being a little bit sad. What tryhard Scerttle playing looks like? What do you mean? You mean like when I'm trying hard, or I'm not sure I follow Genta. Also, give me a hot second. I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we? There we go. That's what we're doing today. Clicky is good. That's what you want. You want that clickety clack. Okay. Let's see. Something. You know what? I'm pretty sure I've done this every time, and it's basically mandatory at this point to play Basebook, because gosh dang if I don't love this song so much. Ah, look, Maple Mario, having to get a new controller for my Switch is basically turning into a yearly event now. Except for my Pro controller, I've gone like every controller that I've gotten for the Switch has had problems. Basically, the Joy-Cons at least. And Nintendo won't even admit there's a problem. They pretend that nothing is wrong, which is really frustrating because I've had the same consistent issues with their controllers, like same exact problem. The left Joy-Con for whatever set you get is basically buggered. And also, yes, this song is so good. Like, I don't know if it's my favorite, but I always come back to it anyway. Ah, there's some kind of bug buzzing around my face. What are you doing, bug? Ah. Okay, good. It went. No, it's back. What are you doing? Oh, really? You know what? I've got the Xenoblade 2 Pro Controller. And the whole reason I bought that, aside from loving the Xenoblade series, is because I heard they fixed some problems with it, with the Pro Controller on it. And so far, I have had no problems with that, and I've had it longer than my Splatoon Joy-Cons, and they're having issues. Oops. Yeah, my Splatoon Joy-Cons are having issues, like they're doing the whole Joy-Con drift thing, and it's really frustrating. Powers? Hold on a second, I should basically look back to what you said earlier, because I was kind of only seeing the latest messages. Okay, so, your try-hard mode is dead. Oh, right. You mean like dropping into focus mode, Genta? Is that what you mean? Oh, okay. No. My all of my controllers, like my Joy-Cons, are all Nintendo ones, and my Pro controller, like I said, it's the actual Nintendo Special Edition Xenoblade 2 one. Did I do this? I can't remember if I did this. Let's do it, because I wanna start kicking my butt. But yeah, if you can find the Xenoblade 2 Pro controller for a reasonable price, I do recommend that because it's been wonderful. I've abused that controller and it's still going strong. Okay, that's fair enough, mate. I definitely feel your pain in that regard. I got a lot of my things back when I was a part-time doggo, full-time not doggo. If that makes sense. And yeah, it's been less possible for me to just buy whatever since I became a full-time doggo, if that makes sense. And part-time not doggo. Oh. I see Lunk 5 feels the pain as well. Also, hey Arkeo, is that you, Arkeo? I can't tell. I can't get a good look at the characters, I'm afraid. Sorry. Have I tried playing for high score? Not on stream, just offline. You mean like sitting down and being like serious boy and ignoring chat while the song plays, Gento? Is that what you mean? Okay, hey Arkeo, sorry about that. Okay, so any requests? So yeah. Oh no, I was getting. Wait, what was the other one? Was it? Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, I got that mixed up with this song. Oh, did I almost fail that one? I wasn't paying attention. Oh my gosh, Demon Maria is just, it's ridiculous. I don't know how you do it. It's just so crazy. Like, I want to use it because, I mean, it's relevant to my interests. But yeah, I don't know how to, even with the little, the elfin that is designed for using her, I'm still kind of like, how do you keep your life up? How do you keep it going? I don't know how it works. Because I'm always like, I probably get to maybe let's just say this point in the song, and then I'll fail out, and it's like, what happened? What happened? Oh right, because she constantly loses health, and you have to get the perfects, otherwise it just doesn't happen. Okay, I better get serious mode now. Ah, the bug is back. What are you doing? You're picking really bad time, dog. Ugh. 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 Ah. Okay, it's gone. I love that song. Yeah, absolutely, Gender. This song is fantastic. Yeah, Good World by EnVtuber. Every EnVtuber song. I can't remember who it was. There was someone in a stream a couple of weeks ago who was like, when I asked for a request, they were just like, oh yeah, anything by EnVtuber. And I was like, oh yeah. And every EnVtuber song that I've come across now, EnVtuber, I don't know if how to pronounce that correctly. All of them have been like so good. So I'm glad I got that request. Oh, here's another one. Still haven't unlocked master on it yet because this one's pretty tricky. Yeah, Good World. It's so good. It's such a good song. Even on it's challenging even on hard. It's still a challenging song, but it's fun. It's the right kind of challenging. You'll see that with this because this is hard. Another EnVtuber song that's on hard. So it's still challenging, but not bonkers, like it's still fair. Oh, also, for anyone who doesn't know, heckin' check out Genta Cookie Cat. She's also a VTuber, and instead of saying she's also a VTuber, I should say I'm also a VTuber. Like, in regards to Genta is basically my senpai, and I am lowly Kohai. So give her a look. She has wholesome chaos energy, in my opinion. I hope that's an okay description, Genta. And also, she's really close to her goal, her subscriber goal, which I'm hoping just becomes one goal of many, because underrated cat. Kind of being a little bit serious mode, even though this is a hard song instead of... It's kind of funny. I think when my... Oh no, the bug is back. I think when my brain knows that I could potentially S-rank a song, that's when I fall into serious mode, but that was very far from an S-rank. And yeah, of course you're a mod, Genta. Jeez. I'm actually like... I'm like, wait, why didn't I do this sooner? It should have been sooner. So yeah, anyway. Okay, so yeah, let's see what people have been saying while I was zoning out a little bit. Let's see. You'll be back to streaming on Saturday? That's very good, very good. Yes, go doggy go, yeah. Okay, no worries, Maple Mario. It's good to see you again. I hope your internet detox went well, and I hope you stay feeling good. Hope the good vibes keep coming. So yeah, have a good Thanksgiving as well. Okay, let's see. How should I punish myself now? You know what? I like Gleamstone, so let's just do this. It's not gonna be a good, like, challenging one to make me grow, but it'll be fun. Be a bit of good fun. I really like this song. Oh, hey, the Unclean Dragon. How are you going today? I saw you were streaming before, but I was in the process of still waking up, and then I lost track of time, so I couldn't drop by. Sorry. I hope you had a good stream, though. Were you streaming some more of Astro's Playhouse on the PS5? Yeah. Yes. you've got to play this song. We're still getting used to the master mode version, like the master chart. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, you platinumed it. Nice. I tell you what, I'm not super duper surprised. That game looks like just a crazy Sony and PlayStation nostalgia fest. I was actually really surprised at how relevant it to my interests it was when I saw you streaming it the other day. I'm still getting used to this song on Master. Ah, dang, I failed it. Whoops. Yeah, Bugsnax looks like a lot of fun. Actually, saw someone I know playing it, I think it was last week, and yeah, looks like a heckin' interesting game. Okay, so that was a surprise failure out of nowhere. Have you seen the previous? I think there was a previous Astro game on the PS4. I think it's a VR one, and it looked really good. What am I doing? What am I picking? You know what? I should probably. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna play. Bugsnax is sus as it really does feel like it's horny on main, and it needs to calm itself down. Let's do this song. It's borderline horny on main, I should say. It seems very sus. Also, folks on YouTube, are you seeing Dragon's messages okay in the chat? Because I don't have that much experience with the restream bot, so I know YouTube stuff is showing up on Twitch okay, but I don't know about vice versa. Oh, cool, brilliant. Thanks for that, Arkeo. Okay, that's fair enough, Dragon. Yeah, it looks like probably the first VR game where I was like, oh, anyone could play this and not have the typical problems with VR, because you kind of you're playing as a character from like you're controlling. I'm pretty sure the way it works is you're controlling Astro, from, you know, the third-person view that you have in the Playhouse game, right? So you don't have that whole camera moving and motion sickness thing that a lot of VR games have when you're playing it in the first person. And I feel like stuff like that might be the future because of VR, I mean. Because not everyone can, you know, have the VR experience without feeling horribly sick. I'm actually pretty lucky. Usually I get motion sick, but every time I've tried VR, I've actually had no problems. Oh, by the way, I don't have VR. I'm blessed to have a friend who has VR. Else, yeah, if I had VR, you'd better believe there would be a VR stream incoming, but, you know, hey, who knows what the future brings. But right now, no, I don't have access to my own VR setup. Yeah, if any of y'all are also have a Twitch account, give the Unclean Dragon a look. He streams a lot of newer stuff, like he's been streaming PS5 stuff, and he's also a wrestler. If that sounds like something that could be up your alley, I mean, obviously, the global situation of 2020 has kind of slowed things down as far as that's concerned. Actually, Dragon, I'll let you shout yourself out. How do you want to shout yourself out? Because I'm going to butcher it if I haven't already. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough, Dragon. I mean, like, that's the thing. My friend who has the VR setup, his computer is bonkers for basically making games that require to basically make it look as good as a far lesser computer outside of VR, because as I'm sure y'all are aware, for VR it has to render stuff for each eye, and so it's not quite requiring twice the power to get the same image quality, but it's still got a lot more overhead that it requires. And so, yeah, I mean, my computer could possibly do VR okay, but probably not stream it. I could probably do VR or stream, but not do VR and stream. I think I need a better graphics card to do both. I'm trying to read the chat and play the game at the same time, and it's not working. So Agenta Restream Bot is basically a tool. I don't know why my tone took on that that strange affectation, but anyway. Basically, it helps facilitate streaming to multiple places at once. So if I wanted to pay money, which I don't really, I could stream to Facebook as well as YouTube and Twitch. And I think it can do Bitty or whatever it's pronounced, and Nico, and some other websites. Like there's something like they support a ridiculous number of websites, and it'll let you stream to multiple ones. Right now I'm just using it to stream to YouTube and Twitch. Let's do some Nanahira songs, eh? Let's see, that's an 8, so that'll kick my butt a little bit. Yeah, that's possibly it, Dragon. Oh, okay. I just saw your message saying you're playing Muse-2, Genta. But yeah, I'll probably only... I'm thinking of, once I got my new dog body, I'm thinking, I'm going to only stream to both once a week. And then I'm just gonna stream, like, do dedicated streams 2 other days of the week to each. So, because I wanna do some stuff that kind of caters to each website's strengths. And right now I'm ignoring a lot of things that each of them offer in order to stream to them both, which is kind of like, kind of silly, really, when you think about it. And also, if I still don't know if I want to even, like, bother trying to get affiliate on Twitch, but if I do, I'm gonna not be able to stream to both of them at the same time anyway. So I figure I may as well get used to that beforehand, if that makes sense. Oh. Paying a little bit more attention to this song because I'm kind of like not doing great. Oh, that was not great. Holy moly, this is quite the smackdown there. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get out of practice, actually, isn't it, Genta? Because the game really throws some stuff at you if you're not on top of things. Okay, let's see. Okay, I haven't played this either, so we'll get into that. So I hope I made sense with that ramble, because I was half paying attention to the game and half rambling, and only half paying attention to what I was saying while I was rambling, so I hope what I said makes some kind of sense. But yeah, basically, once I get new dog body, I'll be changing things up, because it'll mean that I'll be getting serious about stuff, if that makes sense. Oh. Oh, by the way, when I say taking things serious... Oh, you've said something. Oh, okay. No worries. You take care of yourself, Genta. I hope your doggo's okay. Thank you for dropping by. It's always good to see you. I hope to see you again soon. And yeah, I was going to say, by taking things seriously, I mean actually, like, collaborating with people and talking to people about stuff and things, and that includes you if you're keen. I'm keen to collab with you. So yeah, that'll be sometime in the near future if you're keen. But yeah, good luck. Take care. Hope your dog go okay. And thanks again for dropping by. I know I said that like twice already, but yeah. Songs. Oh, hey Sandbees, how you going? Good to see you again. Do you have any requests? Let's see. So I was gonna play songs I haven't played yet, but yeah, I'll take requests for any song as well. Heisha Onsha because it's the best song. Okay, that's up here, isn't it? In where is it? Yeah, here it is. Okay, well, I need to unlock it on Master anyway, so I'll try to S rank it because yeah, it needs doing. And yes, this song is fantastic. Timing was a bit off there. Ah. The good news is I think that bug is buggered off. Oh, true, Dragon. I did play a bunch of songs by the same artist, so that could be why. I'm back on the keyboard, Sandbees. I was playing the controller. I can't remember if it was the last stream or the stream before. Oops. Yeah, I'm back on the keyboard. The controller thing was just a bit of a meme stream where I was basically forcing myself to just use my pinkies because I thought that would be a laugh. I don't think I'll be S-ranking this because I keep making silly mistakes. Like that, see? Silly mistake. Yeah, jeez. 0.7% off. Oh well. Too much of a weenie play. Look, I mean, whatever works for you, Sandbees. I just think my thumbs are too stupid to actually do it. I mean, I'm actually pretty lucky to be a dog with thumbs, but they're just not good enough to do well. Let's see. Have I played this? I played that on easy, so maybe we'll see how it goes on hard. Keyboard's pretty good though. Mostly because, yeah, it makes up for the fact that my thumbs don't know what they're doing. Then again, sometimes my fingers don't know what they're doing either. Like right then, too. I forgot to mute my phone, whoops. Oh, I need to stop trying to read the chat in a song that I don't know. Whoops. Yeah, I kind of felt that same way too, Bees. That I hit a skill ceiling with the controller that I couldn't get past just because I couldn't make my thumbs do better. I think it is probably possible, like, if you did some, like, mashing between keys type, not keys, buttons on the controller, but, it's so, dang. Yeah. I'm still not quite happy with the way I've got the keyboard set up though. Basically what I've got is, I've got left hand ASD, right hand 4, 5, 6 on the numpad. And that's for index fingers, middle fingers, and ring fingers, but I'm not quite satisfied with that. Feel like I can do a better layout, but I'm just not sure. So let's see. What's this? Have I done that? I have done that. Well, let's try for it anyway. Let's try to S rank this, I mean. So yeah, I feel like I just have fever turned on. Oh yeah, manual fever, yeah. Because I don't bother with fever. Because I'm just going for accuracy. I don't particularly care about the score too much. Heckin' G's. Also, there have been a couple of times where I've been doing a song for the aesthetic reasons, like the level, and I kind of feel like Fever wrecks it a little bit, if that makes sense. Like, for example, Mope Mope, right? It's less cool of a song to play through when you've got the fever bits hiding the aesthetic of the level. So that's another reason why I turned it off, just for aesthetic purposes. Actually, that was the primary reason for doing it, really. Oh, dang. Oh, fever makes people nauseous. Ah, okay. No, I'm just a weirdo who puts aesthetics before score. That's also why I'm playing as, usually play as Maria in one form or another, is, again, aesthetics over function. Oh, Death can do 11s on controller. Wow. Yeah, see, I missed that message. But that Death is a Taiko pro though. Ain't he? As far as I checked out a Taiko stream the other day and I was like, holy moly, this is bonkers. Yeah. Muse Dash is my first, actually no wait, it's not. I was gonna say it's my first rhythm game I've played in ages, but actually that would be the Persona dancing games. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. Oh, hey, American Online. How you going? Gosh, your name makes me laugh every time I see it. Yeah, thank you very much for the lyric. It's very good to see you. I did not know that, Bees. That's interesting to know. Very good, very good. Even me as a novice can tell. He very good. It was actually kind of funny watching Palm Tree Freak stream some Muse Dash the other day. I was like, holy moly, you're very good, and she was like, what? No. But it's like, anyone better than me, who can do things that I struggle with, is very good in my mind. And sometimes the struggle is real. Oh, hey, well, if you're listening, are you still doing the Like a Dragon? Are you still playing through that? Wait, it was you who was streaming that, right? Or am I getting mixed up? I feel like it was you. Whoop. Still doing Like a Dragon? How are you finding it? Because man, that looks so good. I wanna buy it, but I got Age of Calamity last Friday on the Switch, and I've played maybe like 2 hours of that in the past week since getting it, so I really shouldn't be getting another new game. While one that I should be playing is just sitting there. Age of Calamity is so good. And yeah, I know I should definitely finish Age of Calamity before I start anything new, yeah. Alternating properly with the hold, Sandbees. Do you mean like, flipping back and forth between the up-down bits? I think that with the holds, you don't need to necessarily release it. You can let it go. As far as like, actually, I'll check on the next song, but I'm pretty sure you can just hold it until it goes through to the end of the hold bit. I don't think you need to actually release it. And so you just get your other finger or thumb ready to go before just before it ends, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair, Dragon. Yeah, there's a lot to catch up on. Holy moly. Yeah, that makes sense, Bees. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? Aside from having a brain fart. What's this? I've played it before. Let's try to S rank it. I really need to S rank some of these songs on hard. I'm so glad that the Yakuza series got a second wind in the West, because it looked like for a while there that it was just not going to happen here. I think they thought it was too Japanese to keep releasing it here, because I think the first one didn't do so hot. And so when they did the second, they didn't even bother doing a dub for it, and they were just kind of like, okay, we'll try this again, but, you know, minimal budget or something. I'm not exactly sure what the story is. I just remember that the second game, when they released it on the PS2, they didn't bother with a dub. They just released it with the Japanese voice track. And then I think it did a lot better than they were expecting it to, and then they were like, oh, okay, maybe we should keep trying to release these, and I'm so glad they did, because, it's such a I don't want to say unique, because I don't know if unique's the right word, but it's different series, and it brought back a style of gameplay that no other series has bothered with. Like, it kind of, like the whole beat-em-up brawlery thing has kind of fallen out of vogue, yeah? And I feel like Yakuza is kind of the only thing that's really doing what it does, if that makes sense. And so I'm glad it got that second wind in the West. Was it Kiwami that boosted its popularity? But yeah. I just remember the first game did not do great, and that's why I don't want to say they didn't put as much effort into the localization for the second game, but they definitely seemed to try to do more of a safe bet. No, only A ranked that, whoops. I'm not sure what my point is. I'm glad that it got its second win though. That was my main point. Okay, let's try to do this. Well, yeah, that's it, Dragon. I actually preferred my games undubbed because I'm a dank weeb. That said, it actually isn't just to do with being a weeb, because when I played Fury, it's a French game, so I played that with French voice acting instead of like, there is a Japanese voice option, but I was like, well, no, that doesn't make sense. Playing a French game in Japanese, so I played it in French because that's how I do. I'm a weird kind of purist kind of person. I mean, I feel like weebs are definitely coming in more shapes and sizes, Dragon, so I'm not super surprised. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, heck yeah. I wasn't sure. Although that said, after your Discord message basically showing that you went and saw Akira in the cinemas, I was kind of like, okay, this boy know how it go. How was that, by the way? I mean, that is a stunning looking movie, even on the small screen, let alone in cinema. And if you've already brought that up, sorry, I missed your message. I'll check the messages after. I'll check chat. There we go. After this song, I'm kind of just sleepwalking through songs at the moment. Okay, now I can look at things. Yeah, Kiwami really did give the series another boost, AOL. That's actually, I had a mate who had the first 2 games on PS2. He actually has, does he still have them? He was getting rid of a lot of games. I should see if he's still got them, and if he does and he wants to get rid of them, I should probably grab him. Because yeah, my mate got them on PS2, and I was like, oh yeah, that looks cool, some kind of beat 'em up game. But also, like, around that time, Sega was doing a couple of other beat 'em up typey games. And actually, hang on a sec, I'll do that. Now it's less loud. And I was like, oh yeah, that looks really cool. But I didn't really get into the series until the Kiwami games rolled around. So I guess I'm like everyone else in that I really started, not everyone else, but I'm a part of that swarm that joined when Kiwami happened. Yeah. And so yeah, that gave it like that was the tidal wave in the West, as far as I'm aware. It was the whoosh of popularity, and I'm so glad that happened too. Did they ever do a re-release of the one that was set like in the past? Because wasn't there like, I can't remember if it was on PS3 or PS4. I think it might have been PS3. There was one that was set in like, I'm not sure what era of Japan it was. I want to say feudal, but like, I don't know things. Yeah, the Edo, there we go, Edo era one, yeah. Did that ever get an English release, or is it still Japan only? Because that was one, bummer. Oh, actually, speaking of things that, olden day kind of renditions of a modern series, there is, I know it's bad to comment on leaks and things, but in the Capcom leak, there was talks of you know how the Ace Attorney series got the HD re-release on like Switch and PC and things. Apparently the 3DS ones are going to be getting an HD release as well. And apparently, don't know if this is true, but like, you know, it was part of the leaks. The historical one will be getting a localization for the first time, which is kind of like, yes! Because right now, the only way to do it is with a fan patch. And, you know, how sketchy that is. I don't have, yeah, I don't have the technical know-how to really get that kind of stuff working on actual hardware. And that's the preferred way the fan patches want you to play it, is to, I think their instructions had was buy the game in Japanese, and then you can somehow patch it, and then like, but not patch your physical copy, like use your physical copy to make a rip, and then you patch it, and then you can export it to an SD card or something. I'm not sure. I think actually maybe you buy it from the eShop. The process for it was a little bit like, I'm not technical enough to do this and feel comfortable doing it. Especially because I don't want to get banned from the eShop if Nintendo's like, oh, you did a naughty. But yeah, so won't need to do that though, because there will be an official release, which is so cool. I'm so keen for that. And yeah, look, Dragon, Onimusha, like, come on, Capcom, what you doing? Although that said, Capcom have been, there were a couple of years there where Capcom were like, seriously, you could be like, what are you doing? But they've gotten their act together in the, oh no, the bug's back. They've gotten their act together in the past couple of years, I would like to say. So, oh no, I can do this. Let's give it a shot. Let's not do well at this. Dino Crisis reboot could be interesting, actually, yeah. So yeah, I mean, you've got RE7, which I feel like was a return to form for that series, and the village looks so good. I'm very keen for that. I mean, and the remakes were really good too. Well, 3, debatable, but 2 remake, very, very cool. The village looks so good, oh my gosh. Oh. Got out of rhythm there. Oh. Oh, you're just about to platinum it. I still haven't because, I think mostly because of the add-on stuff. Oh, geez, I'm kind of mashing here. That's no good. Ah, dang. Nah, was mashing too much. That was not good. I have gotten through that, but, with, intense focus mode, got through it. RE7 yeah. I'm super keen for RE8A because yeah, I didn't quite. You know, I'm gonna have to boot up the PS4 and have a look because I got RE7 on PS4. I'm gonna have to have a look and see how far I am from platinuming that because yeah, I'm keen. I'm keen for it. I'm rambling a little bit. Okay, here we go. Ebi Mayo song that I haven't played. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, so if you want to see some of Like a Dragon, check out AOL's channel. Because she been playing it. And got me more hyped for it than I was casually interested in it. But now I'm like, oh, that actually looks really good. I feel like it'll give me a, it'll be a nice holdover, I think. I know the meme right now is to hate on Persona fans for drawing comparison to things because of the World Ends With You announcement, but I feel like a Dragon will give me that that fix, that Persona-like game fix, because I don't think it's unfair to say that Like a Dragon looks like it. Persona and Yakuza had a baby, and I'm not saying that for the meme, like people were with The World Ends With You, Neo, or whatever it's called. I'm one of those people who kind of said something for the meme. I said to my mate, "Oh yeah, you're excited for Neo, The World Ends With You? It looks like Kingdom Hearts and Persona had a baby." And he got a little bit annoyed at me. And then in a friend's Discord, I said much the same thing. And he didn't get annoyed at me, but he was kind of like, damn these kids and they're forgetting that The World Ends With You came out like 15 years ago. And then he was like, hang on, I'm being grumpy. And I was like, yeah, bro, you're being grumpy. This song is more intense than I expected it to be for a 7-star. Wait, was it a 7-star? It's very intense though. Yes, I did see the Scramble leak. Oh my god, I hope that's true because I've been a hair's width from just getting a Japanese account and buying the Japanese version of Scramble. I feel like my Japanese reading comprehension has gotten to the point where I probably could. Okay, this is probably going to hurt me, but I'm going for it anyway. But yeah, I'm so keen for Scramble. I downloaded the Japanese demo, and I had a blast. It was, I had manly tears happen to my eyes when Protag walked into LeBlanc again, and the thing happened, and I was just like, my heart, because it was like, I guess they intended for it to be like a return to LeBlanc, not just for Protag, but also for the player. And I was just like, I love this. I was so happy. Like, yeah. And it really did. I don't know if this sounds sad, but it really did feel like seeing friends again for the first time in a long time. And, oh man, I tell you what, also, that was what convinced me to get, Age of Calamity, because I was like, okay, so Scramble was a fun Muso game. I guess Muso games can be fun. And so I'm glad I did, because actually I am enjoying Age of Calamity. Oh, hey Pokinoy, how you going? Good to see you again. Sorry about the delay earlier. For everyone who showed up after the fact, I had to delay my stream by about, I want to say 5 minutes, because my face hair was interfering with my face working, and I had to go shave. And so I left Pokinoy and a couple of others waiting at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I'm going pretty good. I'm having a pretty chill morning, actually. Yeah, look, I played a couple of Muso games back in the day, Dragon. I played a regular one. I forget which one it was. It was just one of their main story ones. And then I played a Gundam one, because I am weeb, as established. And I didn't vibe with either of them. They kind of felt repetitive and grindy, and I didn't have a great time. But yeah. I played Persona 5 Scramble, and it was a really good time. And it like did a good proper mashup of the two different styles of gameplay. And I was like, okay, maybe I just need to, let's play this, because I saw someone playing it the other day. I think it was Palm Tree Freak, actually. And it looked like an interesting song. But yeah, so that convinced me to give Age of Calamity a look, and I'm glad I did, because holy moly, it is a good time. It is a Zelda game, as much as it is a Muso game. Extreme what, Dragon? Sorry, I just saw that message, and I saw it, and then my brain was kind of processing what you meant by extreme, and then I forgot to ask. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm still not super duper interested in the mainline games. I'm still kind of only really interested in the spin-offs. When I've exhausted the spin-offs that I'm interested in, I might check the mainline games, but the biggest reason why I care about Age of Calamity is because of the Zelda-iness. And the biggest reason I care about Persona 5 Scramble is because it's basically a Persona 5 sequel in all but name. Timing of that, and my brain didn't get wrapped around the timing of that. Sometimes there are songs you just can't autopilot, and you gotta actually pay attention. Oh, right, man, PS Plus is so good. I think Xbox Game Pass edges it out, but like they're both so good. Isn't there like a thing with the PS5? Oh, let's do this, because someone in Palm Tree Freak stream said if you want to get good at this game, get good at this song. Yeah, isn't there some deal with PS Plus on the PS5 where you get a bunch of PS4 games or something? Like there's a whole bunch of the top tier PS4 games. You get them? I can't recall. I need to look into it. I could just be spouting nonsense. I'd heard something like that, though. the reason Game Pass really appeals to me, Dragon, is because also I've been playing a lot more on my PC. My Xbox One is actually starting to, the controller is actually starting to get kind of dusty. So that's why, another reason why Game Pass is really appealing to me as well. Ah, dang. Oh no. I fell out of the zone and now my brain is like, what? How do I thing? How do I button? Oh, I don't think I asked that. Hopefully I did. No, dang. Wow, that was really far from an S. Yeah, when did I get PS Plus? I had it for a while. I think it was a couple of months after God of War, the latest God of War came out. Also, man, I'm keen for Ragnarok, holy moly. I know the last God of War was a little bit of a divisive game, but I had a good time with it. Mostly with the whole father-son dynamic. And that's kind of funny, Dragon. I've got a, I've got a Xbox One Elite controller, and it hasn't been hooked up to my Xbox at all. It's for my PC. Because I was actually having a brief period where one of the buttons was sticking, and because of COVID, dang it, I said it. Because of the global situation, I ended up not bothering doing a warranty return. But then it became unstuck. And so now I'm just keeping it. I'm not going to bother doing a warranty return on it. But yeah, it's still, I still haven't plugged it into my Xbox One once. It's been my go-to controller for PC stuff. Unless, well, actually, you know what? That's not entirely true. Because the DualShock 4 and its little touchscreen dealing and the motion stuff is really neat for basically being a mouse. When you're playing, like, you know how there are some games when you load up Steam Big Picture, right? And there are some games that, like, they don't jump into the game, they got like a configuration menu first. They're a pain in the bum. So I've actually got my PS4 controller on a 5-meter long USB cable, and it's over at my couch. And when I'm playing games on the couch with Big Picture, I have it set up so touching the touchpad is activate mouse for the gyro, and then touchpad is mouse click left and right depending on the side of the controller that I'm clicking down on, and that lets me get into the games that have bad Big Picture support. Yeah, it's so good. So obviously there are situations where, you know, you'd need to have the regular control layout. And so, yeah, because of the touchscreen and the gyro, the PS4 controller is basically perfect for anything that you need extra controls outside of the usual setup. So, big recommend. It's very easy to set up in Steam as well. You can have it even, because you can do the configuration game by game as well, but my default setup in Big Picture is normal control layout, and yeah, you can set touchpad to activate mouse gyro, and then click touchpad to actually click like a mouse, and it's really good. Yeah, true. There you go, Dragon. You've got a use for at least one of them anyway. I big recommend if you spend a lot of time playing games on the couch. Let's play something from here. Let's see. Yeah, I really want to I really want to S rank this. I don't think I will. I think I need to just sit down and kind of grind away at it until I get it. It's not that hard. I just make silly mistakes. Oh, okay, no worries, man. Thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you. But yeah, you take care of yourself, and yeah, we'll catch up again soon. Okay, I'm gonna go serious mode and try to S rank this. Because I really want to get it master mode unlocked. Ah, dang. I think that'll cost me it. Dang. Ah, dang. See, little mistakes. Little mistakes. Little mistakes. Yeah, oh man, 1% off. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. I think I'll get, I think possibly my next attempt I'll get master mode on that. What do I feel like playing? Maybe let's chill out with something a little bit more of a, more of a chill vibe. Cute packs, here we go. That's a 6. I think we want at least a 7. Okay, so we've got future pops, another possibility. Oh, you know what? Actually, I feel like let's go with this. So I need to get better at this anyway. Thankfully, that bug is buggered off. I think I'm moving my fingers a bit fast at some of the parts of this song. Okay, I think I should have at least got an A for that. Yeah, okay, so I've improved. Let's see now. Yeah, we'll go for this. I've played it a few times. I don't know if I've actually played it that much on the stream, but I've played it a few times this past week anyway. And I'm really digging these drum and bass type songs a lot. It's taken me back to my youth, being a drum and bass fiend, listening to Pendulum and the likes. I really like the drum beat in drum and bass songs. I don't know, something about it I really vibe with. It tickles that spot in my brain. And there's some really good drum and bass tracks in this game. And the charting for the songs in this game are really satisfying. So it feels really good to play him too. It's funny actually. Oh, I got an S for that. That's nice. I was actually I think it might have been either my first or second stream. I avoided playing the Halo Week songs because I heard that was liable to get you a copyright strike. But then I think my second stream, I basically got like claims. I got a whole bunch of copyright claims. There was like 5 or 6 of them, and I was like, oh well. If I'm going to be streaming Muse Dash, I'll just embrace the fact that I'm going to get a copyright claim. I wasn't going to be ever running ads on them anyway. Yeah, almost, I'd say half the songs I got copyright claims. Not strikes, just claims. So that basically just meant, I think all of them had like, if you were trying to monetize it, they would get the ad revenue instead, but I was never planning to run ads on them anyway. So it didn't really affect me. I didn't really worry about it. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to play whichever songs. And so now I don't particularly care about playing the Halo Week songs because they're good songs, and I'd like to play them anyway. I mean, it's one of those cases where the developers have actually been really good about giving streamers permission to stream the song. Not the songs, the game. So I'm kind of like, I wonder how big a streamer you have to be for them to be like, yeah, okay, go nuts. Or do they just let any streamer just, you know, stream it if they ask? Because I kind of, like, my following on YouTube is basically like, I think I'm up to 55 people now. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of like, with that kind of following, do I even want to bother developers with like asking for permission? It's like, yeah. Are they going to be like, nah, you're small fry, don't worry about it? Or are they going to be like, yep, sure, cool, you asked, you got permission, go for nuts. Go for broke, go nuts, whatever. I got two sayings mixed up. I'm going to do this. It's been a little while since I played it, but yeah. Because one thing that I've noticed with the very big VTubers is they don't stream, because of the way copyright law works in Japan, they don't stream anything they don't have explicit permission to stream. And so that's kind of got me thinking, like, maybe that's kind of not necessarily the way to go, but like trying to get permission where you can might be the future, if that makes sense, or at least on the YouTube side of things where copyright stuff is very strict. But I mean, at the same time, I'm also kind of wondering with the whole DMCA crackdown that happened on Twitch a little bit back, I'm wondering if maybe the best way to cover your butt is to just kind of like treat Twitch the same way you would treat a YouTube upload, and go by the if something won't fly on YouTube, Twitch may eventually adopt the same kind of stance, which I mean is a bit of a worrisome thought, I think, considering how cool Twitch has been about everything. So yeah, that's how I've been operating anyway. Like I was actually really lucky because I found some good places to get royalty-free music, and so I wasn't affected by the whole DMCA thing at all, because all the music I've been using, at least in the background of my streams, has no copyright, no royalties required kind of setup. And so it won't get claimed. They explicitly say, use this on your stream, you can even monetize. And actually, like, I'm actually, because I really dig this one artist that has a whole bunch of really good royalty-free tracks. I'm actually, when I'm a little bit more flush with cash, I'm thinking of throwing some money at him and saying, hey, could you make me like just 3 songs in the style of these songs that you've already got going? And then that way it's like completely like got commercial rights to it sort of thing. And then like my butt's completely and utterly covered. That's what I'm thinking of doing anyway. But that was going off on a tangent. My point is, I'm wondering if asking for permission from developers to stream a game might be the way of the future. I mean, certainly that's the way Nintendo wants it, and we all know how friendly Nintendo's been to streamers, which is to say, not really. Just because copyright stuff seems to be like tightening, because they've got all the platforms have to basically go by most strict rules, I think. And so even though you've got stuff like fair use and the like that realistically should give people decent protections to not have to worry about their stuff being taken down, like, you know, being sufficiently transformative basically to be covered by fair use, I wonder how much that's going to matter when you've got some countries that just straight up don't have fair use clauses. I don't know if it's a clause or whatever it's called. Like fair use isn't a thing. And I'm pretty sure fair use isn't a thing at all in Japan. And that's why you get, like I said, all these VTubers who are covering their butt and have complete permission to stream and monetize at the same time. Yeah, and the crazy thing is, like, yeah, okay, I get the argument that a lot of streamers wouldn't have their following if they weren't able to rely on the popularity of the stuff they stream. Like, that's certainly been the case for me. A lot of the people who have found me have been during Muse Dash streams, right? So, I mean, taking that into consideration, I really should probably hit up Para Games and be like, hey, look, I love streaming your game. I'm probably not going to stop streaming your game. Can I have permission to stream your game? But then there's also the risk of them saying no. And I'll be like, oh no, I can't stream this game, and I love streaming this game. It's a really fun game to stream. Yeah, I'll stream this. Let's have a more of a chill song. Well, that's it. I personally feel like if it wasn't for streamers, people wouldn't know about Muse Dash. I actually kind of got lucky in finding, like I had heard of it, but I didn't really care about it until I played Sayonara Wild Hearts, and then Steam was like, hey, you liked that, check this out. And then I was like, oh, I've heard about that. Oh, wow, it's only $5. Well, I think it's only $2 in the US. It was $5 Australian. I was like, oh yeah, that's a coffee. So I was like, I'll get it. I got the base game and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this game. And then I got the DLC and I haven't looked back. So yeah, like, but I don't know if I would have bought it if I hadn't heard of it, regardless of the Steam suggestion. The Steam suggestion made me go, okay, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger on it. But the fact that I had heard of it because of streamers was the reason why I was like, yes, okay, I will do this. I mean, obviously also in addition to the price was absolutely the sweet spot of like almost impulse purchase. But there are so many, I mean, look at Among Us, right? Imagine the timeline where people could only stream Among Us with explicit permission, right? That game would be still wallowing in obscurity. Like, it wallowed in obscurity for 2 years, wasn't it? And then some streamers found it, and now it's huge. Like, one of the hugest things in the world, along with like the likes of Minecraft and everything. I know people who hated video games, who had no interest in video games, who now play Among Us on mobile. And that blows my mind. Like, it's not just like a gamer meme. It's like I've seen, like, it's just culture now, you know, it's part of the zeitgeist, as they say. And that's because of a couple of, I think they were Korean or maybe they were South American, I forget, streamers. And then it kind of spread to other streamers being like, oh, this looks really good. And then they streamed it too, and then, yeah, like, just exploded. And that, I'm sure, I imagine the devs are kind of like, yeah, nah, like, stream that, please. But then you get the odd strange person who's like, don't you dare stream my stuff. And it blows my mind. It's like for something that is like, maybe, let's just say there's a game that's like about 2 or 3 hours long, right? And they're charging, you know, $5 or $10 for it. And it's just a story game. And every time you play for it, it's going to be the exact same. Sure. Okay. I understand why you wouldn't want someone to stream that, because basically one stream and a portion of your audience are going to be like, oh, well, I experienced that now. I get that. I understand that. Okay. But again, Muse Dash, look at this. It's endlessly replayable. Like, I don't know how much time I've put into this. I've only owned the game for about a month, maybe 2 months. And I've put an absurd amount of time into this game already. So you can, another thing as well is you could be like, oh yeah, I like rhythm games and I like cute, but then like, but does Muse Dash look like a fun game? Is it fun? And so you can check out a stream and be like, oh, that do look like fun, and then buy it. Because there is, as cheap as it is for the base game, you still have that $5 paywall, you know, that still makes you think twice, depending on who you are. I mean, if you're a student, if you're a high school student or something, you're going to be like, do I really want to pay for this just in case it's bad? Check out a stream, you're like, oh wow, okay, you know, that is really good. And then, yeah, I don't know, I'm rambling now, aren't I? Well, yeah, I'm not necessarily streams, but I do always, if there's a game I'm not sure about, you better believe I'm hitting up YouTube and having a look at how it plays, because a verbal review only gets you so far, especially if it's a written one. Seeing's believing, isn't it? you know? That's the saying, and it's a saying for a reason, and that's especially true of games. I mean, if that wasn't the case, then game trailers wouldn't exist. So, let's see. There's a lot of songs that I haven't played in these earlier packs. Oh, you know what? It's an easy song, but I'm gonna play this because it's good vibes. So anyway, yeah, I think streaming good. I also like how, okay, I'm going to go off on a tangent now, but I like how streaming's evolving. Like, the biggest category on Twitch is just chatting, and I'm so happy about that, because you go back to when I first made my Twitch account, you'd get in trouble if you weren't playing a game. If you were just there talking, people could report you for not streaming gameplay. If you like, I remember someone I know got reported because they had the game paused and they were just talking, you know, with the game paused. So they were still streaming the game, but people I don't think anything happened to them, but they had people report them for, like, not maliciously either. It was just like, you're not actually playing the game, I'm reporting you. And now it's hilarious because now the biggest category is just chatting, which no gameplay. I mean, I know some people stream Minecraft or some other, I don't want to say mindless, because Minecraft isn't mindless, but a game you don't need to give your full undivided attention, and you don't even really need to watch that much to understand what's going on as a viewer. But yeah, just chatting. No gameplay usually. It's the hugest category. And go back and Twitch didn't allow it, which is hilarious to me. And okay, I know this is a little bit of a self-serving comment to make, but I feel like Twitch are behind the curve on the whole VTuber thing. I reckon if they were smart, they'd make a VTuber category in the same vein as just chatting, where people who are just VTubers can categorize themselves, you know? Because there is some stuff like that, like variety streamers as well, right? They cover a variety of content. No, there isn't. I don't even think there's a VTuber tag. If you go into the tags, I don't even think there's a VTuber tag. So you just gotta basically put it in your title, and then if people do a search for it, they'll find it from the title. And I think that's very short-sighted of Twitch. I think, like, I understand they don't want to necessarily push something that is kind of a YouTube culture thing, but, like, even if they don't want to call it VTuber, just call it like V-streamer or virtual streamer, or even if they want to really be kind of silly, they could say V-Twitcher, you know, a virtual Twitcher. But they really just, I think they just need to realize it's a thing and it's not going to be going away. The number, like, getting into the VTuber community, the number of people who are waiting in the wings for their ability to start streaming, there are a lot. There are a ton of VTubers about to pounce, you know? And Twitch aren't really doing them any favors, you know? They're not giving people any reason to say, you know what, I'm going to stream exclusively to Twitch instead of YouTube, right? I know I shouldn't be bad-mouthing Twitch on when I'm streaming to it right now. Don't blacklist me, Daddy Bezos. Yeah, it feels like the obvious thing, right? And I'm wondering if it's because they're slow moving in approving stuff, or if they just don't think, like, if they think it's a fad and they don't particularly care to address it. No, I would like to know what their thought process is, because they don't seem completely backward, but at the same time, they seem a little bit slow to react to things. Like the whole DMCA situation kind of shows how slowly they react to things. Because there really should have been some kind of warning about that. They should have basically said like, okay, team or gang, whatever they want to call, you know, however they want to refer to the streamers on their site. Basically just say, we're going to be cracking down on copyright music. Start fixing your VODs or removing the VODs. Basically giving people a heads up. More than a week is what's a week? It should have been like at least a month. I would even say maybe 3 months, you know, like to actually give people the opportunity to really prepare for it. Because, I mean, a week is barely enough notice to get yourself some stuff together, like some like I said, royalty-free music for your streams that you're doing even presently. A week is no time to do that. Because it's time consuming as well. Like even I listened through, I think it was about 700 and something royalty-free tracks before I found something that I dug. Oh, hey Arkeo, good to see you back. Yeah, that's it. That's it, AOL. Like if you know, okay, think of Fal, right? He streams every day. I think he might have Saturdays off, but he streams so often, right? As well as working. When's he gonna have the time to, like if he did use background music, right? When's he gonna have the time to go hunt down some good royalty-free music that fits his vibe? Oh wait, no, he uses, he has his Be Right Back music, doesn't he? But yeah, like when's he gonna have that time? Certainly not in a week, not in short notice like that. But if he had a month, then he could be like, okay, I'm going to not schedule a stream. Like, I'm gonna have a day off from streaming this week to redo my scenes and have different music and everything and find some good music and everything. A month would be good. I think something more like 3 months though. Because certainly Amazon and Twitch themselves knew that this was coming before they pulled the trigger on it. So that's my example of them being a little bit slow moving. And I feel like they're a little bit slow moving on the VTuber thing. I don't want to say the wave has come and they've been swept away unprepared, but I'll say the wave is coming. We've got the start of a wave. You know, like the tidal wave is about to arrive. We've had a big tide come in, and now the tidal wave is coming following that tide. And I don't think Twitch are prepared for that wave. Not prepared to capitalize on it. Which is crazy, right? Because I would say YouTube have been kind of trailing Twitch in terms of streaming. And Twitch have been kind of the undisputed king of streaming. Actually, you know what is another wave though, is I was having a little bit of a ramble about Facebook before and how like I've kind of been neglecting that. And I think Facebook's getting serious about streaming. Right now it's kind of garbage. The maximum you can stream to Facebook I think is 720p 30, which is ugly. It's super duper ugly. And so, you know, they're behind the curve in that regard. Have I played that yet? I think I played that before and I think it kicked my butt. So I don't think Facebook is a good competitor yet, but they seem serious about it. They seem like they're on the verge of taking it seriously. And when they do, I'm wondering how much Twitch is going to get caught with their pants down. I know Twitch isn't really... I know Facebook isn't really focusing on Twitch. I think they're focusing on trying to take YouTube down a peg, but I think in the process they'll also take... I'm going to play this again because I want to get better at it. I think they're going to take Twitch down a peg too at the same time. It's just a feeling I get, because I mean you've also got some countries, Facebook's the primary social network platform, right? And YouTube and Twitch are kind of a little bit ignored. I think also you've got a case of people feel more comfortable migrating to Facebook for some reason from certain other platforms that are now shutting down or falling out of popularity, because you got some platforms that were country specific. I can use words. You got some platforms that were country specific in the past that are now kind of falling out of favor. And I think some people are kind of just going like, oh, well, you know, I know Facebook from being a social network. I'm going to just jump on there. And I think that's going to happen more and more too. Even though, like I said, it's not very great for streaming too. I actually did try to stream there once. And even though my stream showed up in the control panel and it said everything was good, lost the stream. It didn't end up saving it, even though everything looked like it was good setting wise. So Facebook have a lot to learn, and it certainly won't be my platform of choice anytime soon. But I feel like they're on the horizon. Yeah, it wasn't a good time because it was basically a Facebook exclusive stream that I was doing as well. I mean, such that it is, I think, like, I have 25 people following me on Facebook, which is lower than the lowest. The only thing that I have fewer followers on is Twitter. That's because I haven't really been using Twitter that much until this past month. But yeah, even then, like, it was a stream that I specifically set up just to stream to Facebook, and it balked out on me, which is, come on guys, not a great first impression. I still want to give it another try, just because, as I was rambling to some other people earlier, I don't want to have all my eggs in one basket, and I'm not even comfortable having my eggs in two baskets. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really. It wasn't great. It wasn't great, to be honest. And also Facebook's weird. If you don't pay money to boost your stuff, they kind of bury you. That's actually another reason why I've been looking into the whole Discord thing, because Twitter's okay. Twitter seems to be okay at letting people see your posts and stuff. But like I said, I think I've only got like 7 people following me on Twitter, and I think 5 of those are friends or fellow streamers. So it's not the greatest place to do stream announcements. Oh, thank you. I'll give you well, I mean, I'm not just following you back because you're following me, but I'll follow you back as well. I've been giving people a follow as I've been seeing them pop up in my suggestions and everything. Like I followed Thal. I don't know. I'm bad at pronouncing PHs. I treat them like THs, even though I know that's not how it is. I followed him last weekend, I think. Because I found him. So I'm a bit weird. I forget to look up people's. I don't know. I'm a bit of a strange person in general. If something's not immediately in front of me, I forget to act on it sometimes, and that's why I have a lot of reminders and a lot of my phone calendar is full of things that is just stuff like, remember to check this thing. And so yeah, if something's not immediately in front of me, I forget to look into it. Yeah, that's how it is, Archeo. YouTube's gotten there. Like they're getting better. I still feel more comfortable streaming to Twitch. It feels like there's better latency, and there are just more options for engagement on Twitch. The whole predictions thing they introduced recently is a really cool idea. I was in a stream last night. Mikey Moogle and Fowl's collab stream last night, and Mikey was using the prediction feature, and I was like, that is actually really neat. That is a neat way to engage with viewers. I don't, have I played, oh, I've at least played this before because I've got an S rank on Master. I don't recognize it though. Maybe it was one of those songs that I slept-walked through, because when I've been streaming Muse Dash, there have been a few songs that I've just loaded up and kind of slept-walked through the song, and so I don't remember them. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the predictions feature. That is an example of Twitch doing something cool and being proactive and introducing something that is neat. It's not something I necessarily would have thought of. It's kind of like, it's like a poll, but there are consequences to it for the person who is contributing to the poll. And, but it's not big consequences, like it's just channel points. So if you lose them, it's no big deal. You're not going to feel like crushing sense of loss. I got you, Arkio, yeah. Your settings in OBS are pretty important for making sure your latency and everything is good. I actually introduce a lot of latency into my streams by using Restream. The biggest latency problem seems to be with YouTube for some reason. But obviously the nature of streaming to something and having it stream to something else, that introduces a bit of delay. That's another reason why I'm thinking of doing fewer multi-stream streams. I'm thinking of only doing one a week on Sundays. And then doing 2 YouTube streams on different days and 2 Twitch streams on different days. And then that way the latency problem won't be there except for that one stream where I'm doing it to both. Because it is a little bit, I don't want to say it's frustrating, but it's a bit, it hits my brain in a way that is not pleasant. Having that delay on when people hear what I'm saying, like, because I get the message immediately in OBS, right? But then you'll have to wait for that to, for what I'm saying to get transmitted to Restream and then to Twitch or YouTube, whichever platform you're listening on. And I think there is less of a delay to Twitch. But there will be no delay if I just remove Restream from the equation. As much as it's been great being able to stream to both at the same time with no fuss. Oh, I got an S. Wait, I already had an S on that. Yeah, that's fair, Arkio. You're gonna want to have a dedicated internet connection, not relying on a friend's internet if you wanna stream. Ooh, I haven't played this today. I really like this song. This song, I really dig it. But yeah, in general, Twitch seems the best for. Pardon me. Twitch seems the best for streaming, followed by YouTube, and then Facebook is kind of a big last. Oh, you know what? I tried streaming to one time. I only did it the once because holy moly, it's such a pain in the butt. I did a stream, Steam stream, because Restream lets you stream to Steam as well. But you need to put, number one, you need to own the game specifically on Steam. So I couldn't stream Valhalla because I own that on GOG. And then you need to put in the product code from the Steam store. So you need to go to the product webpage on Steam, copy the product code, and then put it into your stream settings on the Steam client. And then it'll... Did I choose a lower difficulty? Because this seems... you know, I think I chose normal by accident, or hard, I should say, because that seems way too slow and easy. No, it was master? What? That seemed... I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting used to fast songs. How strange. So yeah, it was a bit of a stuff around, so I don't think I'll be streaming to Steam again anytime soon. Not unless someone's like, hey, there's this cool, huge benefit to streaming to Steam. But you basically have to reset up
your stream completely in the Steam client if you change games. And so it's just a lot more extra steps that are just completely not necessary, and don't make it worth it. Because the kind of stuff people seem to watch on Steam more than anything is like simulator stuff. Yeah, you can stream to Steam. You have to be a member of the streaming beta or beta, depending on how you pronounce it. And that's not that hard. You just got to join the group and click a couple of things, and then you're good to go. And once you do that, you get access to the stream setup page. But like I said, it won't accept the stream if you're not playing it in Steam. So you got to own the game on Steam and put in the product code from the store. Like, not your code, but like the game ID from the store. And then it'll accept the stream. And then you do all the regular stuff that you need to do for any old regular stream on Twitch and YouTube. And that's a long, drawn-out process that I don't think is necessarily worth it. Considering people don't necessarily go to Steam for streams. Maybe that'll change. Maybe I'm being short-sighted. But I kind of, right now, it does the effort doesn't seem worth it just yet. And nah, you're not an idiot, Archeo. It's a pretty recent thing. I think it's only been since this year that they've been doing it. I think. I'd have to have a look. But they haven't been doing it for long. So I don't blame you for not being aware. I tried playing Gleamstone before, didn't I? Let's see. We'll go back over here and play some Groove Coaster songs. OS isn't on stream, so there you go. That's a perfect example of what's wrong with their setup. Because it's not on Steam, you can't stream it. So, big shrug. Big shrug. Oh, my neck. Ah, there we go. Did a cracky crack. So yeah, there you go. You can't stream OS on Steam because it's just not on the store. Which I think, if they actually want to have a serious streaming platform, they're not going about it the right way. That said, yeah, this is a fantastic... I like a lot of the Groove Coaster songs. So the songs in the Groove Coaster pack are really good. Some of them are bonkers hard. And I need to do some serious effort into trying to S-rank this song on hard, because it's actually not that hard. I just made a silly mistake. And I'm kind of just mashing there a little bit. But it's actually not that hard a song. Ah, the bug's back. How did you get inside, bug? Summer's definitely arrived here. Come early. A lot of insects popping up. Oh, no worries, Archeo. Thanks for dropping by. It's always good to see you. I appreciate you dropping by when you're busy. I'm going to be doing more Dragon Quest tomorrow, and then I'll be having one of the days off over the weekend. But I'll be doing a longer stream one of the days. I'm not making much sense, am I? Oh, hey, Moonest of Moons. On which song? I need to unlock master on that song. Unfortunately, I haven't put in a concerted effort to unlock master on that song. Yeah, there's a lot of songs that I need to get good at, basically. How are you going today anyway, Moonest of Moons? That's a. Is there a story behind that name? I'm glad it's put you in a good mood. I'm actually, this isn't mine. It's one that I'm using with permission. I've got an artist that I'm speaking with. Well, I'm not speaking with. I'm on her wait list. I'll be speaking with her soon about what I want, but I'm going to be having my own little guy soon. But I'm going to be having another dog body. Hopefully it'll be, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm hoping it'll be ready before the end of the year. I don't want to make any promises because I don't want to put the artist on a spot, because she's a very lovely person. Oh, okay, that's changed to that. Okay. Okay, this song is a lot trickier than I was expecting, so give me a second, I'll check your messages when it's over. I have an easier time checking messages in songs that I know because I know when the lulls in the song are, and I can read in between the tricky bits. Okay. The moon memes. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. It's a good challenge though. It's something that I've been trying to do, at least in my past couple of streams, is trying to like pay attention to the chat and playing the game at the same time. You know, actually, I'm gonna play this. So I haven't done it on master. So yeah. Oh, thank you. The only problem is I end up sleepwalking through the songs, and even though I get through them, I don't necessarily do well. So even though I've got this listed as a score chasing stream, I'm not doing a very good job of actually getting best. Actually, you know what? I have been getting better scores, but I haven't been unlocking any. I haven't been getting that many S ranks. But I have been improving generally. Like I have been getting there have been a couple of songs that I was previously getting a B rank on that I'm now getting an A on. And there's been a couple I got an S rank on an 8-star master song. So I am getting better, and I'm able to actually get through some 10-star songs now, which is nice. I'm getting more consistency with actually getting through songs, if that makes sense. Right now I'm playing. I tend to favor using 2 fingers. But I've been trying to train myself to use 3. Because whenever there's an odd number of beats, I find it's a bit easier to, like when you get a string of 3 beats in a row, it's obviously easier to just like kind of piano your fingers along the keyboard. Oh, geez. Then alternating between, like, going like like, I don't know. It's hard to explain without showing you my fingers, I guess. So yeah, I got a best on that, but it was still only a B, which is pretty oof. Do you have any song requests, Moonest of Moons? Because I am open to taking requests. I'm kind of just kind of flip-flopping around through the playlist because I've played maybe like half the songs in the game. I've got so many that I need to just play. What haven't I played yet? I haven't played that today, I don't think. I haven't played it on Master as well. Oh, true. Yeah. I think I got the game at the beginning of September. I want to say, yeah, because the first time I played it was on my second stream. Because my first stream I played Sayonara Wild Hearts, and then Steam was like, "Hey, check out Muse Dash," and I was like, "Okay." And then I was like, "Oh wow, this looks really cool." And then so I was like, I'm gonna stream my first play of it so people can see how bad I am. And then I was a fool, and I used some Bluetooth earphones for it, so I had horrible half-second latency on my first time playing the game. So it was a pretty scuffed stream, let me tell you. Oh, I'm kind of mashing a little bit. That ain't good. But I was playing it on controller as well, so it was like a triple whammy of new to the game, playing it with controller, playing it with Bluetooth headphones, and it was pretty scuffed. It was a pretty scuffed stream. Also, I wasn't really sure how the copyright situation was going to go with it, so I was kind of avoiding songs that I had read had copyright claims on them. And so I was skipping a bunch of songs that I kind of would have liked to play. The bug is back. Why are you buzzing my face, bug? How did you even get inside? If I'm not careful, I might fail out of this. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I've gotten a couple of copyright claims, not strikes, just claims on YouTube. But that's all it's been, no strikes. So after that first stream, and I still ended up with a claim anyway, I was just kind of like, whatever, I'm just going to play whatever song, who cares? I don't want to monetize these streams anyway. So I just kind of sucked it up and let it happen, basically. So my long rambly point, I just realized I didn't actually make my point after saying all that, is that, actually, I feel like playing this again. I played it about an hour ago, but I feel like playing it again. My long rambly point is because I started playing it on controller about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm probably maybe even 3 or 4 weeks ago. Someone was like, "Hey, you should try it with keyboard," and I was like, "Okay." So I tried it with keyboard, and I was like, "Oh my lord, I see the light." And so the past couple of weeks has basically been relearning the game. I mean, the funny thing is, Moonest of Moons, is there is a guy, gosh, I can't remember his name, but I was checking out his streams the other day, and he's a totally excellent Taiko player, and I'm pretty sure he plays Muse Dash on controller, and he is really good. So I think who knows, maybe it's not really great for your thumbs, but you can develop that speed, I think. I don't think that's really for me though. I'm happy getting better at keyboard. It's an interesting experience. I still play it on keyboard now and then because I've got my computer hooked up to my TV in my lounge room as well, along with a 5 meter, which is about, I want to say it's probably a 10-foot USB cable. I have my PS4 controller in the lounge room when I want to play Steam Big Picture stuff. Oh, you know what? I did play this early, but I failed out. Still haven't got the timing on those holds. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a great song once you do get the hang of it too. It's a really rewarding song to play. I think it was the first song I got on a 10-star. Once you got it, it's so fun to play. Like it still can kick your butt if you're not careful, but it's a good time. Let's go with this. I still need to get better at it too. Yeah, it's worth trying with the controller once just to see how it is. But yeah, the only time I play it with controller is when I just want to have a quick play of the game and I'm sitting in my lounge room. And I don't feel like sitting at the desk to play it. Yeah, because my keyboard and mouse are wired, so I basically use a PS4 controller along with the touchpad and gyro to kind of emulate being a mouse. So like that lets me do computer stuff from my couch without needing a keyboard and mouse. It's not perfect, but it's a pretty good setup, and it lets me play some games pretty well. Like obviously Muse Dash has no problems actually working with the controller. But I recommend giving it a shot once just to see how it is. You probably won't like it, but it's worth seeing. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes it's nice to have a good old lie down on the couch and just kind of chill out. Sitting at a desk and playing games is a very different experience to sitting on the couch. Oh, dang. Mashing a little bit there, that wasn't good. Oh, I got an A. I think that's the best I've done on that song now. So I am getting, still improving. Oh, in case you haven't noticed, Moonest of Moons, I've got manual fever turned on, and as for offset, I think I've just got it like that. I probably need to fiddle with it a bit more, because I think it's a little bit off, but I want to buy some better headphones because I'm using some old ones right now. They're wired. I rectified the Bluetooth mistake, but yeah, these headphones still aren't the greatest. And yeah, I don't really activate fever because as I was rambling to someone else before, I favor the aesthetics of a level over score. Like I'd rather don't think I've played this on stream yet today. I prefer like seeing the level than getting the score boost from Fever. Like for example, you know, Mope. I feel like Fever ruins the whole fun. What makes that song fun is the level transition and the whole confusion of it all, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's so great. I was laughing from nervousness the first time I played it. Because the first time I played it was on stream, and someone was like, have you played Mope yet? And I was like, let me check. And it was the one song from the base game that I hadn't played. I was like, oh no, I haven't. And they were like, play it. I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I was like, oh, okay, this seems very cute, but I get the sense it's lulling me into a false sense of security. And then the song actually happened, and I was like, oh, what's going on? It was certainly a ride. That song is a ride. I still have, I got very close today, Moonest of Moons, to S ranking it on hard. I still haven't S ranked it on hard. But you better believe it. Once I've got it on master, probably the first thing I'm going to do is probably try the hidden difficulty, because I reckon, I don't know, I like punishing myself. So you better believe I'll be giving it a shot at some point, Moonest of Moons. Because I've seen the regular master mode chart for it, and even that looks pretty bonkers. There's the regular master mode chart for it's 10 stars, isn't it? I think. Whereas I think the hidden chart's like 11, isn't it? I can't remember. But I mean, the difference between 9 and 10 is pretty crazy, so I can't even imagine the difference between a 10 and 11 star. Anyway, didn't get an S. That's okay. I'm gonna keep grinding away at that song. This is basically, my favorites is kind of my go-to songs where I just want to have fun, but also challenge myself. Like there are a couple that I'm trying to grind away at and get better. Another song. Oh yeah, This Club Is Not For You. I do recall that. I think I can't remember when last time I played it, but I do remember it's somewhere earlier on, isn't it? It's in one of the earlier packs, I think. If I'm remembering rightly. Where be you? Oh. Maybe it's not that early. Cheshire Cat's really good. Someone suggested that song to me as being one to play to get better at the game, and I think they're right. Even on hard, it's a bit of a challenging song, but it's like fair. And I think it's helped improve my accuracy and kind of got me to mash less, if that makes sense. Okay, I guess it's not that early after all. Where is it? Did I go past it? Oh, I did go past it. Cheshire Cat, yeah, it's really neat. Oh, it won't be in that. Ah, there it is. Yep. Oh, I'm silly. It's on my favorite list. What am I doing? Yeah, I think after I played it last, I was like, no, this is actually really good. I should favorite it. I really dig it, actually. But yeah, this is another song that I need to unlock master on. can see, I've got it. I'm starting to get to the point where I can kind of feel like, get a feel for how a song is going to be on master. I think those little mistakes might cost me the S. It's always the way, isn't it? Yeah, it's a great transition. Absolutely. There are a couple that are really good. There was another one. What was it? There was something else that I played recently that had a transition in it too. I'll see if I can find it after this. Actually, you know what? It might have been Cheshire Cat. That had a transition in as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, that wasn't even my best. Ah, but oh wow, I was so close to an S. Wow, 0.09% off. Oh gosh. Oh well. So I reckon next time I try that, I'll probably get the S on that finally. There was something else. I think there was something else that had had a transition in it, wasn't there? Have I gotten through? I have gotten through this song. Okay, no, that wasn't the song. There was a song that I was struggling, an Eddie Mayo song that I was struggling to get through. What was that? Was it that? No, I've gotten through that. Oh, was it this? That's only a 7 though. Spring Carnival. What song pack is that in? Spring Carnival. It's not ringing a bell. I may not have played it. Default pack. Okay. Oh, I would have played it then. I haven't touched the default pack that much, which is a bit silly because they're still good songs, aren't they? Spring Carnival. Where be you? Ah, yes. I don't think I've played that. Oh no, I have played it on Master. Okay. We'll give that a shot. I really should revisit the default song pack sometime. Because there are some great songs in it. I think I missed one there, so no full combo for me. You're right, it is a catchy song, yeah. Usually, I shouldn't be so silly, because if a song sounds cute, I will shy away from playing it, even though a lot of my favorite songs are cute ones. I need to get it out of my head that, like, I need to just stop judging a song by the preview, because there actually been a couple of times as well where I've been like, I don't really vibe with that song, like the preview wise, but then I get into it and I'm like, oh, that was actually really good, because the previews like have a part of the song that doesn't really appeal to me. Yeah, yeah. Like, okay, I played the Punai Punai songs before, right? And I really don't vibe with the music in those, but they're still fun songs to play. Actually, you know what I should play? And I haven't played it for a bit because of, well, because like I said, I've been ignoring the bass song pack a bit too much. Oh, geez, I only got an A for that. Is Milk. It's been a bit since I played that last. I like how it messes with you with its timing. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I still haven't S'd this yet. Punai, yeah. Are there 3? I think I've only played 2 of them. I'll have to, after this, I'll go have a look. But yeah, they're interesting songs, that's for sure. Really, I'm gonna be a little bit broke for a bit because I'm gonna be spending a fair bit of money on that artist commission. I don't know if you were here while I was talking. Yeah, you were here because I was explaining it to you. The artist commission is gonna be a pretty penny, so I'm gonna be broke for a bit. But I really want to get some better headphones, and then I'll fix up the offset. Because I think it's slightly off, but I'm not. I don't really want to fiddle with it too much. Because I mean, what's going on now is it's working. I mean, I hope it's worth it. It should be worth it. I'm still going to be using. It's still going to be a doggo. But I'm going to be something that's, I guess it doesn't hurt to say now, since it is finally coming together. But it's going to be something inspired by the Kushi myth from Scotland, because I have some Scottish ancestry. Like go back, I think it's 3 generations Scottish immigrants. I think it's something like that. So I thought, why not have something related to me to be the thing that I'm, like, my character's inspired by, and that was really not a great performance, was it? I was close to getting a B. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm excited to have something that is mine, which is, because then I can actually throw myself into basically, because I got a few people that I know who are VTubers who are keen to collaborate. I haven't played this on Master, so I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I've got a few people who are keen to collaborate. I haven't really put myself out there that much, because, well, what's the point in, you know, not advertising, but, you know, like building an identity around something that isn't mine and is going to be going away. As much as I love this squishy doggo, literally anyone can grab it from the Live2D website and use it. So I want something that's mine, and that's the plan anyway. And then once that's happened, I'll be doing some collaborations with people, and I'll do a proper, you know, VTuber debut. I love this doggo a lot so much too. Don't worry though, like the one I'm going to be doing, even though I say it's inspired by a Kushi, it's going to be very cute. It's still going to be cute. It's going to be kind of creepy cute style. You know the spooky levels in this game. And hang on, I'll go to like, you know, the Cheshire Cat sort of levels. Kind of that aesthetic. Creepy cute. That's how it's going to be. I should probably start paying attention to this song. Yeah, I dig this doggo too. If I could keep using it and not have any potential problems from using it, I probably would, because I really do. I love its squishy jiggliness. But I need my own dog body. As cringe as it might be to say, you know how a lot of VTubers have like lore behind them, and you know their VTuber life. Okay, so that's the first time I got through that song on Master, so that wasn't too bad. I've come up with some lore for myself as well. Actually, yeah, let's do Cheshire's Dance. I think I did it. I can't remember if I did it while you were here, but I've done it already today. So yeah, my lore is that you know how Kushi, well, you may not know this, but Kushi are like fairy dogs. Like they're from not the underworld, like the other world, basically, the realm of like fairies and all that. And they're not particularly friendly. So my lore is, and my whole reason for changing bodies, basically, is I was just possessing this poor doggo until I had a physical form of my own. That's my lore. That's the premise behind my Live2D change. Thanks. I'm glad you do. I was worried it might come across as a bit cringe. But I figure you got to kind of own it, right? If you're going to be a VTuber, you got to kind of own your identity a little bit, don't you? But I'm so keen. The artist is working on some other commissions first. I think there are 3 people ahead of me in her queue. But I'm so keen to like nail down the specifics. I've got some references for her, like some reference pictures. Oh, true. I've recommended It's such fun. Like, and I've met some really cool people in the community. I think, honestly, I wouldn't have felt as encouraged to carry it on and actually put down the money to pay for my design, to commission it, if it wasn't for the encouragement of people I've met in the community. So, yeah, hit me up when you do, and I'll sling you some Discords to check out, you know, to kind of get to know what people are up to. Oh, true, fair enough. See, I've always been, I haven't been streaming that much. I started kind of taking it a bit more seriously last August. But I was just kind of a no face cam streamer. But like, even before that, before I started taking it seriously, because I've had my Twitch channel for 7 years now, but I've streamed maybe like once a year tops, maybe once every couple of years, you know. And it's always been no face cam. So when I came across the idea of basically seeing people use like avatars instead, I was like, ooh, that is really neat. I wonder how I can go about that without having very much artistic skill. And then the whole VTuber thing exploded, and I was like, oh, well, there we go. Paying someone to do art seems to be the way to go. And yeah, like, I basically was just like, I fell in love with the whole concept of VTubing because I was like, this is it. This is what I want, because I never want to do face cam. I don't know. I have anxiety when I do public speaking, and people not being able to see me, my face, helps keep that anxiety at bay. Which is funny because, like, I'm a university student, right? And I've had to do presentations in front of hundreds of people. So you'd think I'd be used to it, but no, you never really, like, if you've got anxiety, that never really fixes up completely. You kind of learn to deal with it, but it's still always there. Yeah, that is a cool thing as well. It's funny how a lot of people are actually doing it backwards. Like, I know a lot of people who have started with a 3D model and then gotten a Live2D model. It was just pretty interesting. But unfortunately, like, I looked at a whole bunch of the stuff out there that lets you, like Vroid in that, and they only let you make human characters, and I'm not like, being a human doesn't seem that appealing to me. Maybe someday I'll want her, but I like the doggo body feel. So yeah, like, yeah, there are actually a couple of VTubers that I've seen, some Japanese VTubers that I've seen that just have a static image of their character and with maybe some like slight mouth movement, like you describe. And like, that was another thing that made me go, well, look, you can just literally have anything and it'll still be something for people to connect with, you know? But then after doing some poking around, I found out how to basically grab the doggo model from Live2D's website. I had a look at their terms of use and everything. I was like, okay, I can follow that. And imported it into... I've got it imported into PRPR Live right now. Which is fantastic. Let's play this again. And that's it. Yeah, it gives you a vibe that is different from every other no face cam stream, you know. I never really understood why people didn't like no face cam streams, because a lot of people don't. But now that I've done VTubing and I've seen some other VTubers and everything, and like changed how I do things, I kind of understand now, because when you've just got the game stream and so on, it makes it harder to connect with the person, doesn't it? And even having that avatar be there, you know, it gives you something to attach the voice to, if that makes sense. I'm sure you've had this feeling as well. But another thing that I've noticed as well is I don't want to just do game streams. That's all I've done for the past 2 months since I've started doing the whole VTuber thing. But I want to branch out into other stuff, and you can't really do that if there's nothing to look at, you know? Yeah. I'm glad I'm making sense to you. I wish this song had a transition, because it's got a perfect part for it to do a transition thing coming up. Like, it's not very long, but they could have thrown in a transition in this song. Yeah, it's a really cool moment. Like, I think we're coming up to it. It's a really cool moment in the song. But it'd be even cooler if they did a transition instead of sticking with the Candyland theme. Oh. Sorry to get a bit inside baseball there with you, by the way, Moonest of Moons. It's something I'm going to try to pull myself up on after I get my character and do a general rebrand and everything, is not talk too much about the stuff behind the streams and everything. Okay, that's good. I mean, some people seem to be put off by it a little bit. So I've kind of tried to rein myself in, because I talk about it a fair bit. It's because it's what's on my mind, I guess. So yeah, because obviously it's first and foremost in my mind. So when my mind is wandering, that's where my mind wanders to. Oh, true, fair enough. Actually, it's funny. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't talk about that. But yeah, I've realized, I like I said, I don't think I could talk this well if I was doing face cam. I think I'd be distracted by, how do I look? Am I doing a dumb face right now? It's one less thing to worry about. Instead, I'm like, oh, I hope the capture is working. Yeah, I need to pay attention to how this works, because this is one of those cases where you need to do like alternate things with your between each hand. Need to not mash, that's my point. Oh. So yeah, I definitely encourage you to check out transitioning to VTubing if you're keen on it, Moonest of Moons. Feel free to send me a whoop, jeez, smacked my microphone. Feel free to send me a yeah, Notice is a great song too, isn't it? Yeah, feel free to send me a message and I can point you in the direction of some stuff to look up regarding VTubing stuff. Yeah, let's try to get through this on Master. I've done it before, but I think it was by the skin of my teeth. Because yeah, I've done a fair bit of experimentation and I've got a fairly good idea of what works and what doesn't. Yeah. Oh, no worries. I totally relate to the adult responsibilities part, despite being basically trying to be a full-time doggo. I still have them non-doggo responsibilities, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm glad you found me. It was been great talking to you. And yeah, like I said, hit me up. Send me a message on anything, basically on Twitter or even Twitch or Facebook. I've got Facebook going. I'm pretty active on all those things. And yeah, I'd be absolutely pleased to help you out with try to figure out the whole VTuber thing, because as far as I'm concerned, it's here to stay. And the more people who are interested in it, I think I mean, I'm new to the community, so I can't really talk for others, but I think more people being in the community is only a good thing. I'm the opposite of a gatekeeper. I'm like a drag people into the gate keeper. Anyway, you have a nice day anyway. Thank you for dropping by. And speaking of, I might wrap things up after one or two more songs here, because how long have we been going on? Nearly 3 hours. So we'll go for 3 hours, because it's well past lunch, and I skipped breakfast today because I'm naughty. So caffeine, yep, definitely go get caffeinated then, Moonest of Moons. Good luck with that. Yeah, I'll be having a lunch pretty shortly. Oh, and if you're interested, I'll be streaming again almost all day tomorrow, doing the rest of the Dragon Quest XI demo, if that's your thing. And I'll basically reading aloud the unspoken dialogue in that. I'm not a voice actor by any means, but I try to do some voices, and do my best accents for the characters that should have accents. So if that sounds interesting to you, and you have the time, come give me a look. Cool, brilliant, thanks. And yeah, like I said, any platform, I'll check, even Instagram. You should be able to find me easy on Instagram if that's your preferred way to send messages. I'll keep an eye on my my general box. Yeah, let's do this. It'll kick my butt, but I need to get better. So I'll probably do... I'll say 3 songs including this one, so 2 more after this. And then I'll stuff me doggo face. Oh, I missed the heart. Dang. Ah, dang. Did jump that. Still tricky. But I think when I get good at that, my skill in general at the game will jump up too. Okay, no worries. Good luck with whatever responsibilities you have to take care of, Moonisted Moons. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, I'll do this. See you later. Yeah, this is a good song. I like it a lot. And I feel like it's another one of those songs where when I get better at it again, more general skill. Oh. Also heckin' cute. Oh, you know what? I just realized the past week I've been playing as Rin to just do something different, right? And I just remembered she has 500 more hit points than Maria. So maybe I've actually been relying on that extra 50 hit points to get through songs. That would actually explain a lot. So I need to just stick to Rin. I mean, not Rin. I need to stick to characters that don't have the hit point bonus, basically. So I can get good. Okay, what should I play for my last song for today? Something fun, something peppy. Let's see. Probably something from my favorites list. What haven't I played today? Did I play that? I think I did. Oh, dang it. Trying to shoo away a bug, and I slapped the microphone instead. I don't think I've... Oh, wow, I did get through this. Okay, you know what? I'm going to punish myself with brain power. Hopefully I get through it. That means serious face mode. So, I won't be talking much during this. Just, it's going to be survival. Dang. Dang, this is a really good song. Dang. Oh, a little bit of mashing there. I got through. I think that'll be a B again. Yeah, B. But it's my best, and I almost got an A. So, hey, that's a pretty high note to end the stream on, I think. So, let's go here. Yeah. And then we press the button. Where's the button? Press this button. Yes, press that button. Okay, so yeah, hey, thank you everyone for dropping by. It was great. A whole bunch of new people today. It was lovely seeing you all, and it was also really cool seeing some people that I know who are dropping by the stream for the first time as well. It was really good. Nice to see you all. I'm kind of rambling a little bit. Yeah, it was a great stream. Good times. I'm happy to see all of you again. There's a couple of people who I haven't seen for a bit, and it was lovely to see you again. Like I said to you, but if you're ever checking out the VOD later on, Maple Mario, I'm hoping the internet detox worked out for you. It was good to see you again. Yeah. So, like I said earlier to Moonest of Moons before they popped off to take care of their adulty business, I'm going to be doing more Dragon Quest XI tomorrow. Hopefully finishing up the demo. I'm planning to basically go until I finish the demo. So, I've basically made it so I've scheduled it in for myself to go up to 7 hours, and I'm pretty sure that'll be more time than the game actually needs to finish the demo. And yeah, I love that game, and it's going to take a whole bunch of willpower not streaming the whole thing when it comes out in a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll throw away that willpower. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, if you liked what you saw, consider giving me a follow on the socials. They're up there. I also have an Instagram, but I've only been really using the my trash posting Mimi account lately. There's nothing on my main account. That'll change once I got my new dog body, like I mentioned before. If you want to check out the I'm still crossing fingers everything goes well with the commission, but if you want to check out the artist who I am in commissioning and I'm on the waitlist for, she is Ghost Emu on both Twitter and Twitch. That's Ghost, like the word ghost, Ghost, IMU. So give her a looky. She streams her, she does art streams, and she's really cool. She's really chill. Her streams have the most chill vibe. She is actually a god of sleep herself. So she actually has a yawn counter in her stream, which is the most adorable thing. So yeah, I recommend checking her out if you want to check out a nice chill vibey stream. And also her art is amazing. I love her vibe. She's got like the perfect balance of creepy and cute. That's precisely why I'm commissioning her, because she's just fantastic. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's always good to see you all. I hope to see you all again, and I hope you have a good time in the meantime. Until then, bye-bye.